Hey, it's me again, Takesha. Just here exercising my right, freedom of speech. So I'm here again. So, we all been, if we grew up in church. So let me put that out first. If we grew up in church, then we had all these little Bible stories that they told us as kids. Adam and Eve and Moses and other stories, Noah's Ark. So, but the one I want to talk about today is Samson and Delilah. They tell us a story that Samson was like the strongest man in the world, and then he met Delilah, and she tricked him and found out his secret and cut off his hair, and then got him captured, and then he asked God to give him strength so he can kill everybody. I guess it was his big gathering, so all of the Philistines was there, and he asked God to give him the strength so that he can bring down the building to kill everyone in the building, and he will die with them too. The Lord gives him the strength. He takes the building down, kills everyone in the building, and he dies along with that. But that's what he wanted, because he wanted revenge. So anyway, so they tell us these stories, and they don't give us the parts that's missing. Like, they just give us this little short story. So one day I decided to read it. So if you want to read the story, Samson and Delilah, you'll find it in the Old Testament in Judges 16, chapter 16, I think. So to the story. So I think his mother couldn't have kids at first, so she prayed and prayed and prayed. Don't quote me, read the story. Go to Judges 16 and read it. And so she finally has a son, and they give him to the Lord. Let's say they gave him to the Lord. Lord, he's going to live his life for you and no one but you. So he was chosen to be this special child, and he could not get his hair cut, and he couldn't touch anything or eat anything that was like unclean. And so he grows up, and he a young man, and he wants to get married. And so it gets to a point where now he's gotten married, but he's been doing things. One thing they said when we were kids, like Samson liked to do things that felt good. So he did things that felt good. So he meets Delilah. We're going to fast forward because you need to go read the story. Judges 16. Fast forward to now he's met Delilah, and he loves Delilah. And Delilah is approached by, we'll say, some priests. Approached by some evil men. We'll say evil men. And like, hey, you his woman, so what's his strength? What how can we take him down? Because we need to take him down, and you need to help us, and we'll pay you this amount of money. So she decides, hey, I like this offer, I'm gonna take this money. And she goes to him, and she's like, oh, you love me, what's your strength, what's your secret? And he tells her, he lies, and he tells her, oh, well, if these types of ropes get put on me, then it'll take all my strength, and I'll be like any other man. And she does it while he's asleep, like ties him up, and then like whispers in his ear, and it's like, hey, the bad guys are here to get you. And he jumps up out of his sleep, breaks the rope, and no one's there to get him. So then she says, oh, why have you deceived me? Why did you tell me that this would take your strength away, and you lied to me? She asks him three times. 3 times she asks him, what is your secret? The first 2 times he lied, and the 3rd time he tells her. We know from the story because he gets caught and he gets imprisoned. But the lesson I take from the story is you have to know who you're dealing with. After the 2nd time, he should have been suspicious on why did she want to know so bad after waking up and, tied up with exactly what he told her that would take his strength away. Why keep it on? Why even stay with her? And you see that she is a reason why she wants to know if you're waking up and you're tied up. So you have to know who you're dealing with and who to trust. Everyone can't know what you're doing in life and your plans and your dreams. Everyone can't know because everyone don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have those dreams. you have to be just very careful. And it could be man to woman, woman to man. But one thing is, very known that women can take a okay man and make him a good man, can take a good man and make him a great man. And there are some men that can back up a woman and have her being most awesome, amazing woman that she can be. But we're not talking about that. So I don't want nobody coming in and talking about, oh, the man, where we support women too, and blah blah blah. Okay, we're not talking about that. We talking about the women and what they influence and how they influence a man. That's what we're talking about. So I don't want everybody going crazy in the comments. Okay, we're talking about that. Be careful of who's in your life. Women, you have to be careful what you put into a man, because you can change him to be a great man or worse than what he was when you got to him. You got to be very careful of what you do with someone. You got to be very careful what you tell certain people, because sometimes they use it against you. And because of that, Samson wanted revenge so bad, he was willing to give his life so he can kill everybody for being wrong. I don't want him to get that far. At least not with me. So you guys, don't take it that far. Don't put everybody in your business. Don't tell them all your secrets. Know who is for you. Evaluate it. And rule out the people who are not for you. So that's all I have for today, guys. Bye-bye.